Today's lesson is going to be on combinations and permutations. And so the first question says, if we have 15 students who are in student council, how many different ways can we elect a president, a vice president, president, a secretary, and treasurer? So because we cannot elect the same person for more than one spot, we can have 15 people that we can choose to be elected as president, 14 people that we can elect to be secretary, and 13 people left to be treasurer. And when I multiply these together, we get 2,730 different possible combinations. Now, the fact is that there's another way that we can do this, is that we can do 15 factorial divided by 12 factorial. Because this would be 15 times 14 times 13 times 12 times 11, till we get to 1. And on the bottom, we'd have 12 times 11 times till we get to 1. And everything from 12 until 1 would cancel each other out. And we would still get the 2,730. So let's say we have the same 15 people, and we are going to have 8 different elected positions. So maybe we have a vice president, a prom committee chairman, and so on. So what we would do is we would take 15 factorial and divide it by 15 minus 8 factorial. And this number is a lot bigger, and you still could have done it the same way as 15 times 14 times 13 until you got all the way down to 8. But this way would have been much faster in your calculator. Alright, now in this next example we have 15 people again. This time we are going to choose 3 for the homecoming committee. So let's say that the first 3 people I pick are person A, person B, and person C. If I pick person B, then person A, then person C, this is the same committee, because I didn't say one of them was the president, one of them was the vice president. So this is what we call a combination. Now for a combination, we're going to take the 15, and in the last problem we would have divided it by 12 because 15 minus 3 is 12, but I'm also going to divide it by 3. So in a combination, you're going to divide by 2 different numbers, the number you're picking and the total minus the number you're picking. And so if you do this, you will get the answer of 455 compared to the other number of 2,730. Now think about this. Let's say we are doing the same thing, but we are going to have a 7-person committee. Or what number did I use last time? I used, 8-person committee. So the numbers would have turned out to be the same because 15 minus 8 is 7. And then I also have to divide it by 8. So we are going to get 6,435. And these were combinations. Combinations, order doesn't matter. Alright, the last part of the problem, or last type of problem, is our combination. So over here I'll do the boys. And we're going to take 8 boys and we're going to pick 3 of them, which means I'm going to divide by 5 because 8 minus 3 is 5, and divide by 3. And so I wind up with 56 different ways that I could choose the boys. For the girls, I have 10. And once again, I'm going to pick 3, so I got 7 who are not picked and 3 who are picked. And that turns out to be 120. And since I have to pick from both groups, I'm going to multiply those two numbers together. And so there are 6,720 ways I can pick the committee to have 3 boys and 3 girls. And so that's going to be it for this particular lesson.